Nerdist Channel presents All-Star Celebrity Bowling. Each week, it's Team Nerdist versus a new group of celebrity challengers vying for tournament victory and the chance to win $10,000 for their favorite charity. This week, Team Nerdist subscribes to Team Podcasters. Jason Sklar from Sklarborough Country. Randy Sklar, not surprisingly, also from Sklarborough Country. Jimmy Pardo from Never Not Funny. Greg Barron from Walking the Room. And Mark Maron from WTF with Mark Maron. Today, Team Podcasters will be playing for Smile Train. And bowling for Team Nerdist, Cole Stratton from Pop My Culture. Todd Glass from The Todd Glass Show. And for the Nerdist Podcast, me, Chris Hardwick.
All right, so here are the teams, you guys. It's all podcasters today. We have 3 people. You guys have 5 people because we booked the Sklars as a unit.
Doesn't he just set up and then he rolls?
Yeah. Mark Maron doing our comedy from circa '94. Yeah.
Heads, you're on our team.
Great.
Tails, Jason's on our team.
You don't even need to decide.
Exciting.
Yeah, Tails, we got Jay.
It was fun to see a group of podcasters get together and compete in a different arena other than the iTunes rankings.
I don't think I've ever rooted for Maron as hard as I'm rooting right now. You don't look fat. Oh my God.
I figure you may as well go all the way with cockiness. So what if you lose? But if you win, you look great. Watch this, you f***ing idiots.
Todd, you have the tattoo so we don't look at the part in your hair?
You know what? This is very in style, Jimmy.
Really?
Yes.
1954?
I've known Todd Glass for a long time, and I'm able to poke fun at his hairstyle because it's hideous. And his choice of tattoo sleeve is a joke that a 4-year-old kid doing a talent show would have chosen to do.
You're gonna back me. Back me.
No, I didn't make fun of Todd's haircut.
You're asking the guy with the dyed mohawk?
Why are you trying to get me in a fight with Todd Glass? What the is your problem? You guys are all like this, you reality people.
Wait, are those tattoos real or? Shh, don't say anything. Oh, I see what it is.
Yeah. It's just hilarious that you're Robin Williams on this side and on that side.
That's what.
Yeah. Drop the gauntlet.
Sports and a bit of sports they had. National champion.
Whoa! They're mirroring each other!
How's that pan out?
Do you fight with your brother?
I don't know anymore. Not anymore.
I'm really good at this, and I just didn't feel like showing everybody up today because, quite honestly, I have the least popular podcast of the group.
I have a new style
What
now.
is it? Super nice?
I'm not a good bowler.
Okay.
You guys are obviously better than me, but I'm gonna try my hardest.
Todd's into the psychological part of the game.
Come here with my feelings and my dark glasses indoors.
That's it. Walk away. Walk away. Nailed it. You're gonna make fun of me. There it is.
Oh, looking good.
I figured like I wasn't gonna get too many words in with all these awesome comedians, so I thought, at least better bowl decently.
There were no Play-Doh dicks today. There was instead a Play-Doh French lizard.
Je m'appelle Jean-Luc. I was made by Marco Maron.
I was known, in preschool for my French lizard men Play-Doh heads.
Thanks for the hat, Maron. Ladies and gentlemen, you've seen him bowl at clubs and colleges, Jimmy Pardo! He just bowed to nobody.
Yeah.
What's your worst talk show?
You mean like bad set?
Well, just like where you left kind of going like, shit.
My first Conan was like silence.
Really?
When I called my wife, or had her call me after watching it at 3 o'clock in the morning in New York, she was like, she actually said it was as bad as you thought it was.
Oh, no!
She did.
Oh, I ate it on Jay Leno like you would never believe. It was horrible.
Really?
Then when it airs and you don't get a single phone call from anybody?
No.
Like, it just aired on the East Coast. My phone's gonna, not ring. Okay.
Carson Daly. We were debating on whether or not to do a bunch of little bits or one long story. And so we're like, let's do the long story because we've never done it on TV before.
We can't get out of it.
So you're so from the beginning.
The worst thing I ever did was at Comedy Central. It was called Kicking Aspen, and it was supposed to be an alt comedy showcase back in the mid-90s. I got nothing. Really? Like, and it was the kind of bombing where you're just sort of like, I got a lot more time left. This is just going to be the way it's going to be.
When I did Letterman the first time, this is a true story, the whole audience was handicapped, and I got a standing ovation. That is a true story, I swear to God.
How many times did you do Letterman, Todd?
I haven't, but I say I have.
When I was on Letterman, my last appearance, which was also my first one, they fired the booker. I'm not kidding you.
You like Jean-Luc do it?
Like they're not doing
He looks
anything.
great, and Ham.
I love it.
Nice! Randy would strike, and then Jason would spare, and then Randy would spare, and then Jason would strike. Like, they were pretty neck and neck.
I fucking watch it.
Brother for brother.
Together, we form a pretty mediocre athlete. When you say better than him at everything, define everything. It's like if, you know, like the sum of the parts, kind of a Voltron thing, but if like Voltron was just pretty average. Yeah, I am better than him at everything.
I haven't saying this a lot. Dunham.
Oh, yeah.
It's Marin's back. Greg did an excellent job of really what I'm going to call Corey Harting it.
I thought these were my transitional lenses, right? The ones that change, and they are. It makes me transition from a guy who's blocking out the sun to a douchebag who has sunglasses on indoors.
Shot of me drinking my beer.
Look at that move. That's a strike.
Did he get a shot?
Greg Barron got robbed a bunch of times. I mean, Greg Barron was in the pocket the whole. And many people would say that that's what's happened to his career. In the pocket the whole time, got robbed.
Fucking outfits on and stuff. And then Saturday night, I want to fucking
Walk, seriously.
just keep going.
Are you rolling dice or is that a hand?
Jiggling cashews.
I used to go to a swim club, and the guy who owned it would walk around jiggling cashews, and I always thought he was rich. It's at least a sign of leisure. No one's going, oh, my wife passed away Thursday.
Everyone saw a guy.
Cashews! Todd Glass, he's known for his aggressive gutter ball, both as a stand-up and a bowler.
I'm going to quote my wife. I'm very competitive, yet good at nothing.
That's hilarious. Oh, Marin, beautiful. Yes! This is going to piss him off more than any compliment I could give him. He was the glue that held our team together. Ain't bad.
That's one of the reasons I don't do competitive shit.
You just needed a 10-frame warm-up, that's all.
Oh, the watch is coming.
Jesus Christ, he just pulled his f***ing arm off! He tore his skin off! Oh, God!
Guys, let's just start drinking again. What do you think?
Oh my God. Could you imagine it?
Right.
You see them all go off?
Who do you think would self-destruct first?
I would be the first one to cry.
For $1 million, let's say $5 million, could you drink for one night, $5 million, and then go back to not paying?
100,000? What are you talking about, 5 million?
That is a f***ed up reality show. Yeah.
That would
Call
not
it
be a
off
nice
the
thing for me
wagon.
to do, but
You'd have to do the one night and then follow them for 6 months.
And the next morning, like, I guess that wasn't so bad. And then, like, 3 months later,
They lose all the money, like they all the hookers, gambling.
Oh shit. Nice.
Is there any way they can put in post a little music as I'm walking up? I'm talking to the editor right now as I walk up, a little dramatic music, slow me down a little, really make me look cool.
Sure, Todd. No problem.
Look at the swagger of that. That's
Glass swagger right there.
him and Heather.
yeah.
Take a Die Hard fan.
There it is.
What I like to do with bowling and really anything in life is I struggle early, set the bar low, and then rally strong at the end, and then feel disappointed that I didn't try harder initially.
Jimmy Pardo tried, and
I'm right here!
I'm sorry. Jimmy did very well for Jimmy.
Great, anything?
Bowling's from like
He's got it.
He's got it!
He's got it!
For nerds everywhere, bowling is the sport you want to get into. It's where all the pussy is. If you want it, slip on the glove and then make the love.
Hey, we still won.
Well, I think it's unfair, yes, that Chris, whose father was a professional bowler who grew up with a bowling ball in his cradle, drags us all out here to wave his bowling dick around. But, if you really look at Chris in a general way, he does that with a lot of things. I mean, I'm not, this is between me and you. Good guy, though.
Hey, I just want to make sure everyone knows I'm good at this.
See, I told you. See what he...
Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah! Are you guys shooting? I didn't even realize. Are you guys just filming just now?
Did what I said before, am I right? Did you see what he just did?
The final tally, a very close match. Nerdist Team Nerdist 550, Team Podcasters 516. So far, you guys have the highest score of all the teams. So if you can hold on to that spot till the end of the season, an additional $10,000 will be donated.
Do we play again?
To charity. No, this was the only time.
Despite their loss today, Team Podcaster is dominating the rest of the field with a score of 516 pins. With one more episode to go, will they be unseated? Well, you'll have to watch if you give a crap.
Thanks for watching All-Star Bowling. Go bowling sometime and listen to podcasts.
Does our score thereby prove that podcasting will never make money for anybody?
I challenge that.
Next week, Team Nerdist goes to Albuquerque, New Mexico to cook up a little competition with Team Breaking Bad.
Let me rephrase that. You know, we're all very proud of Jimmy.